a precept and to hear a monetary speech or arakata from the most venerable Redasyaroji, may we humbly and respectfully request the most venerable Redasyaroji to administer a precept and deliver a monetary speech or arakata to the audience. May I also request the audience to recite Okasa in harmony.
Sukhita Hoda Tokha Onjata. May you all be happy. May you free from suffering. To observe a precept, you recite Bhaddanta. Okay. Yama Ovada mi Danwadita Modasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddham Saranang Gacchami, Dhammam Saranang Gacchami, Sangham Saranang Gacchami. Buddham Saranang Gacchami, Dhammam Saranang Gacchami, Sangham Saranang Gacchami. Tudiyambi Buddham Saranang Gacchami, Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranang Gacchami, Tudiyambi Sangham Saranang Gacchami. Tudiyambi Buddham Saranang Gacchami, Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranang Gacchami, Tudiyambi Sangham Saranang Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅghaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅghaṃ Saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Sarana Gamanam Paripunnam. Recite Bhaddanta. Tisaranena saha atanga samanagatam ubosatha silam dhamma sarugam kadawa abamadi na sampadita. Let me talk about what the Buddha taught to us. Yo imasame dhamma vinaya appamato vihasati pahaya jadi sansaram dukkha sandam gresati. The Buddha said, using this term, referring to his teaching, Dhamma Vinaya, trained with the Dhamma, taught with the Dhamma. The Dhamma is the most important. The Buddha taught Dhamma. This Dhamma is save all beings from suffering. Adanantarinti Chatusu Abhaya Bhumisu Abhada Mana Kadawa Dharetiti Dhamma. It is Dhamma that prepared those who followed accordingly, who practiced Dhamma. Dhamma alone can save from falling into woeful state. Therefore, nowadays all Buddhist peoples, all Buddhist disciples have the most important duties. This is the most important duty is to learn Buddha Dhamma, to skid before the Buddha, bring Nirvana into bring Nirvana. The Buddha's objective to his disciples learning the Buddha Dhamma attentively, this is the first objective. Practice Dhamma accordingly, this is second objective. The third is to explain Dhamma to the world. The fourth is when appeared the different views against the Buddha's teaching, we must try to remove the opposite teachings. That is Buddha's objective to us. Therefore, the most important our duty is learning the Buddha's Dhamma. All the Buddha's Dhammas are talked in Pali. So Pali language also the most important language. For us, that is a holy language. We should learn Pali. Then we should try to understand correctly in Buddha's teachings. Therefore, learning and teaching the Buddha Dhamma is the most important duty of all Buddhist people. Not only monks have such a duties. Monks and nuns, not only monks and nuns have these duties. All Buddhist people, even ladies, are also important to learn the Buddha's Dhamma. Now it is from different countries, different students, different language, studies here. Therefore, we have to use English as a common language or media language to understand Buddha Dhamma, to brush Dhamma. Common language is important. But the most important is individual languages. Your own mother tongue is the most important language. We should not think whatever explained in English, it is correct. English language, English is just used as a media language. We must understand the Buddha's Dhamma in our own language. Our mother tongues, individuals, important. Therefore, we should study Dhamma to understand with our own language. But media language is just for communication. Another point, if we say international language should be Pali for Buddhist people. Pali is international language. But now it is, the most people think Pali is difficult. Actually, Pali is not so difficult. It is easy for all. Quite meaningful than English. Some Pali terms cannot be translated thoroughly into English. It is difficult. To get the correct meaning, we cannot be known with the English language. sometimes it's so wide, English language. Unnecessary meanings is participate in the Koran meaning. For example, Avijja Paccaya Sankhara. Sankhara is translated into volitional activities. Cetana is volition. This is not exact meaning. Cetana is not a volition, according to the definition of the word Cetana. Cetana should be stimulation, motivation. It is very close to the Pali. So some translations are not good enough. Therefore, we must understand, according to our own language, there are many points which is not a suitable translation. For example, 4 foundations of mindfulness. Most translators use Satipatthana is the 4 foundations of mindfulness. What is 4 foundation? What is 4 foundations of mindfulness? Kaya, body, feeling, Kaya, Vedana, Citta, mind, and Dhamma. These are 4 foundations. 4 foundation cannot lead to purifying. Just 4 foundations cannot lead. Must be mindfulness. So, according to this translation, 4 foundations of mindfulness which purify the beings for cessations of Soka, Priteva, lamentation, grief and lamentation, for overcoming of physical suffering and mental unhappiness. Just a 4 foundation cannot be. The Buddha want to say mindfulness, only mindfulness. Mindfulness also not only mindfulness, is together with knowledge. Nowadays, they practice mindfulness. Mindfulness alone, not full work. The Buddha explained mindfulness and sati and sampajanya, mindfulness and comprehension. These 2 must be joined together, mindfulness and comprehension. Nahi sati virida panyanama ati. There is no wisdom without mindfulness. Wisdom cannot rise without mindfulness. Mindfulness and wisdom must be together. Mindfulness alone also not useful. Mindfulness and knowledge must be together to work. So we should understand in this way. Therefore, I want to encourage you, when you are studying here, the study and learning is the most important. Because without the learning, we cannot follow accordingly. We cannot practice Dhamma accordingly. Therefore, learning is coming too fast. Then the followers, practices should be followed. Without a learning, the Buddha's teaching cannot remain in our own. Pariyati yeva sasanasa mula. The Buddha's teachings, the root of the Buddha's teaching is depend on learning. By learning, we can have sutta. Just as sutta is not a panya. Sutta in panya is different. In this university, we have to study sutta. This is Priyati Dhamma, what the Buddha taught. We should learn subject matters. Learning subject matter is a sutta. Depending on sutta, knowledge will become to be. Sutta panya panyaya vadana. Sutta lead to develop the panya, lead to development of panya. Sutta panya, that is, sutta is the subject matter, panya is understanding of the subject matters. Attentively, you should study the Buddha's Dhamma according to your own language. You should know. Even media language, you should not be satisfied according to translation. You should know what the Buddha taught in deep meanings. Priyatiya Thitaya Sasana Thita. The Buddha's teachings will remain in this form. When learning is carried on, therefore we have to learn. But just learning is not enough. Practice must be followed. According to practice, we have to know more and more. Sutta Panya together, side by side, we must carry on the Buddha's teachings. The Buddha explained, imasme, your imasme dhamma vini, appamato vihasati. Appamato means always attentively, always mindful. What should be done, what should not be done. And then the Buddha's teachings, in brief, the Buddha explaining what should be done, what should not be done. What should be done is kusala, wholesome straight. What should not be done is unwholesome. So we must clarify these two. Then, appamata always must be meaningful in our life, in our daily working. Without attentively, we cannot understand what should be done, what should not be done. What should be done, we must do. What should not be done, we must avoid it. That is a practice. By practice, the realized wisdom is coming to be. This wisdom is the most important. To carry on, to be right wisdom, we must have 4 conditions. The 2 conditions, external conditions. The other 2 conditions, internal conditions. Internal, external, these must be joined together. Only external, not work. Only internal, not good enough. For example, you sustain your life. You support your bodies, internal, external, both. In daily food, external conditions. Your healthy state is internal. So internal, external joining together, you can sustain your life. In this way, to increase your knowledge, there are two external conditions. What is that? To meet good teachers. That is one. To listen to what he teach. That is the second. These two are external conditions. Without a teacher, without his teaching, you cannot get wisdom or knowledge within you. Just you have teacher, you also learn. Just these two is not enough. Another is internal conditions, yoniso manasikara and tamanu tamapatipati. Yoniso manasikara is wise attention. You must, by learning, what does your teacher teach? You must study mindfully and deeply, attentively. Wise attention, you must carefully thinking about consideration, the meaning, contemplations, what is the meaning, comparing your experience. That is yoniso manasikara, wise attention. Wise attention, yoniso manasikara is so wide meaning. Not only attention. There, yoniso manasikara is composed of sati, panya, viriya. Then another condition, internal condition is dhamma nudhamma patipati. You must have a suitable practice for your attainment. Dhamma means your attainment. The highest attainment, Dhamma, is Megaphala Nibbana. The path in fruition and Nibbana. The suitable practice is Anudhamma. Anudhamma is started with morality. So, internally, you must have a good morality. As you are lay, as you are monk, you must have followed monk's discipline. As a lay people, you must have followed, observed your discipline. As a nun, you have to follow your discipline. Morality is basically important. This is Dhamma Nudhamma Patipati. After that, you must try to develop mindfulness and comprehension, sati and sampajanya. Then you must try to develop concentration on the point. You must increase your concentration on samadhi. By means of that, you must try to increase your wisdom, insight, knowledge, vipassana. Just to start, everything is impermanent. Whatever condition things all are impermanent. Daily, you should contemplate in this way. By means of, according to the way of practice, your insight knowledge increase. By increasing your insight knowledge, you can reduce your attachment. Attachment is important to reduce because attachments create attachments engenders soka, worried. Worries come out from attachment. Where there is attachment, there is worry. Surely. Where there is no attachment, there is no worry. Therefore, to remove the worry, first you must reduce attachment or remove your attachment. To remove the attachment, you must cultivate insight knowledge, vipassana. So up to that, you must try. This is called Manu Dhamma Patipatti. So altogether, to increase your knowledge, you must have good teacher. You must learn and his teaching. Then you must have wise attention, yoni somana sikara. You must follow according to attain a Dhamma. You must follow suitable practice. By this way, you can increase your knowledge or wisdom. Pahaya jati sansaran dukkha sandang krisati. That is a good recipe for you. When you attain this wisdom, then you can try to cease samsara and your suffering will be, you can make your suffering. You can make suffering end. So that is the goal of Buddhist practice. Up to this, the goal of Buddhist practice, we have to go with mindfulness and we must go with comprehension. Therefore, we started with the learning and up to wisdom and cessation of suffering. Let me conclude my advice to you. May you all be happy. May you all free from suffering.
Item, we would like to cordially invite Venerable Sunanda to express both thanks on behalf of the Myanmar students of ITBMU University.
Good morning. Auspicious greeting to the most venerable Rector Tayartaw, Dean Tayartaw, professors, respected and non-teachers, honorable lay teachers, and dear Dhamma brothers and sisters. On this grand occasion of the 20th Acharya Puja ceremony, it is a great honor and special privilege for me to have this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our admirable teachers on behalf of the students. I would like to introduce a fantastic Buddhist culture of paying deep reverence towards our teachers by holding Acharya Puja ceremony in our country. Such a ceremony is annually celebrated in monasteries, nunneries, schools, colleges, universities, and even in families. It is a very beautiful and meaningful tradition. Because of this culture, Garawa, respectful manner, Niwada, and assuming manner, and good relationship exists for a long time between teachers and pupils, and between the parents and children. As we know, Buddhism has been flourishing in Myanmar since the 11th century AD due to the best effort of King Nandamalabhivamsa, the founder of Bagan Empire. Thousands of pagodas, temples, monasteries, Buddha statues, and other monuments prove how Buddhism abundantly flourished in Bagan. The historical records show that more than 90% of population in Bagan in those days were devout Buddhists. They lived peacefully and harmoniously under the teachings of the Buddha. Obviously, the teachings of the Buddha have made tremendous impact on Myanmar citizens. So the Myanmar culture and Myanmar tradition cannot be separated from Buddhism. That is why this Ajariya Puja ceremony is a Buddhist culture rooted in Myanmar for several hundred years. We can witness many events in Buddhist literature similar to this Ajariya Puja. In the lifetime of the Buddha, at the beginning of the rainy retreat, monks usually asked meditation instructions from the Blessed One, went to the forest and practiced meditation for 3 months. After the rainy retreat, they came back from far distance to pay respect to the Blessed One. We can say this is the initiation of Ajariya Puja. Another good example of Ajariya Puja is related to Venerable Sariputta. He always held his teacher, Venerable Assaji, in high esteem. He never failed to pay respect to his teacher. Should he not have chance to do in his teacher's presence, he placed his head in the direction towards his teacher whenever he was about to rest at night. By doing so, he showed his reverence to his teacher. One of the auspicious blessings taught in the Mangala Sutta is Pujaja Puja Niyana Mangala, that is to pay respect to those who are worthy. This teaching infers that we should pay respect and reverence towards our teachers, following the footsteps of those noble persons. Today we are celebrating Ajariya Puja. The most venerable Sayadaw and honorable teachers, you are Kalyana Mitas, truly good friends to us. Thanks to you, teachers, we become to know the teachings of the Buddha. We always venerate you, our beloved teachers. We are very happy to be here together with our honorable teachers. We are deeply touched by your loving kindness, compassion, and goodwill. These good qualities of yours will remain imprinted in our heart. Just before the Buddha came to his final passing away, he said to Venerable Ananda that the very kinds of honor with beautiful flowers and so on is not the real honor to him, but practicing Dharma and observing Vinaya as teacher is the real honor to him. Keeping this statement of the Buddha in our heart, wherever we are, we will try our best to honor you, our great teachers, by putting what you taught to us into practice. During our study at this university, should we have done something wrong, physically, verbally, and mentally to our teachers, may we get your pardon. Please kindly forgive us. Two important things that we obtain from this university, from this ceremony, are our apology and your forgiveness. The student humbly apologizes to the teachers, and the teachers kindly forgive the students. Therefore, we will not keep our hard feelings towards one another. As a matter, we can go on united in loving kindness. In conclusion, our special appreciation goes to the most venerable Rector Sayadaw for your kind presence. And I would like to say special thanks to everyone for your active participation. May you enjoy the taste of Dharma in this very life. May you be healthy and happy forever.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
We would like to thank Venerable Sananda for your kind words. We also wish to cordially invite Venerable Cambridge or Cambodia to express the profound gratitude in Myanmar language on behalf of the overseas students of ITBMU universities.
On behalf of overseas students and local students, may I ask permission from the most venerable Rector Sayadaw, Pro-Rector Sayadaw, and my beloved teachers and our friends to read The word of thanks in Myanmar language are follow. Jisu ting one nhau saka. Sayada Tadana tone na thong ngaya chok sene kone. Cô sa tại gare thong tung nhà se pi cha tu la pi cho để dẹp. Gare ne na thong se cô. Gare ne na thong ta se cô kune. Se na varila na sale je ta ta te ne. Aku lo gom nyete atha tem je ma. Chua yop do mula cho ba do. Và một hạ chốt xe đo nè tạc quát. Tu tìa và một hạ chốt xe đo. Hạ tham nạ một xe đo nhá. Tinh trang xe đo nhá. Tì lạ sinh xe chi xe đêm nhá. Xe mạ a lông đu cố. Mẹng la ba lô. Usva patama nụ không sẽ lại ba đẹp chàng. Tì nếp má. Apipi saya Theravāda Buddhista tanah cute ketoi je Acena sem nhau Asaya posto wet kong Cingpa kuing ya teatwe Paya tapi do tu anene Ang nantang mengkelasi de Ne tene seba lepsang Paya tapi do tu tak twe ha Tita tanah je nyok ma Nhé bố đa dẹ Saya đo thuê cố Lê La Phô India Indonesia Malaysia America Korea Cambodia Bangladesh Việt Nam Sri Lanka Đại Dục Singapore Laos Thái sẽ tên anh ăn thuê các la gia tế Trong tu trong tam nhà chế bà đẹp chàng Xếp màn đệ Saya đo tu thuê cố Tin du này ổng, tin nê gia cố, cố xong về lại đệ. Tapi đo tu dẹ, khi cam tu lễ, chi sự tinh ni ba đẹp chàng. Bây mà này ngàn mà si đệ, bố đa tê cả tốt về hả, lông khê đệ nó phong, nà thong ngay gia cho cả, tay đo thuê cố, mua dây mập sẽ lệ sen tên ổng, thanh tên thà phí. Sẽ màn đệ tay gia thuê này. Long chong tha de ne ya pe chiba de cha sai lo tu ye nhiên ta ne lên nhau mu học má tô vini apitama tamatha vipassana pali mayama tamang sate phada ye twe ko sa twe le la tin yu tin tương khuyên ya sin lo anh ma tan ma jesu Jisu tinh quan nhọc cho bà đẹp chàng Đáp chinh Tờ cô chi phayam nhà Dê hông phayam nhà nè Tờ ya dê tam nhà cô Lê la dê khá dí Cô xong bê tê ạch vẹ Tê tân ta rạc có hư tốt tác Ạch vẹ ạch chôm nhà Dê xích bà đẹp chàng Nhìn nhé tê Tờ ya lên trong cô mà Sóc lên phụ Saya đo tu ye lên nhong mu há Phải ya tapi đo tu atwe Phải anene Nai sen lo Maya bạp cha Saya đo thama thuê cố Saya thama thuê cố Sẽ a thẹ tan tan ne Tinh cha bê de atwe Athu chi su tinh se pa đẹp cha Saya đo tu si ka Tinh yu khe de te ya ati nhiên thuê há Kaya tapi do tu atwe ne pen do po chi ma de at thao apang kong se me sura yong ji ba de cha akulo asarya po so kwe chen ba pi po so yong nya ne saya toma kwe ye kung jesu ko api awa pe set nai ma do mo ba cha da pe me kaya tapi do tu ye setana palavat ne Xin sen tha đế Lúc quê bác sĩ lê thuê nế Cả bác chú ta gố Cả rút na tê gia se tha bí Lê khăn bê phúc Yo yo tê tê le sa sa sau tha ba đẹp cha Panya tin you ne se atwing ma te le khap che pi se do tu apo paya ta pi do tu ka amam nya tu lok cho so mi khe ma te cha ba đẹp cha ti lo pe che che ma ti lo pe che 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 ma khe mi de kaya cam vi se cam nano cam ap che pe ko ta pi do ko tapi tu tanda yama phép nhau cha lên cái gì mà anh nào ase ata asi mập se po say do tu cả che e không lỗ pe chapa lỗ garawa niwata teya se thapi sop tha tong ban aparipsa ni kung cho ane ne kaya tapi tu atwe asasa ayaya ko nyi sang yuwe pe khe cha de tin cha ye say dom nhà tin cha ti la sin se ya chi se ya lên nhà se ya man nhà si man Bhaddanta se ya tim nhà ne yong ap we wan dan nhà a long go a thun pin chi su tin se ba chong sop tha cho cha lai ba đẹp cha a long ko se na pa chen ma swing len swane mi ye thanda wong ta na wong ko ve ko than sang nai ja pi te dom nya ko kong swa chen chan pham nya nai ka ni pan chanda do nhẹ mau chút nai ja pa se cha sa
We would like to express our appreciation to Venerable A. Cambridge for your colorful speech. The fifth item is to present the offerings and souvenirs to the honorable teachers. For this program, may I warmly invite my Dhamma sister, Tonena Siri, and hand over to proceed the program.
Our most honorable seniors and reverend teachers, please kindly allow me to continue the program. For presenting our free program, I would like to individually invite AV students and voluntary students from other places. From BAB to present opportunity to the most honorable Chancellor. From BAD to present opportunity to the honorable Chancellor. From BAB to present opportunity to the Honorable Dr. ITBMU. From BAB to present opportunity to Honorable Dr. Chikenda. Nicola Venerable Unita Choti from BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Dr. Indaka. Nicola Venerable Sunanda from BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Dr. Achena. From BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Dr. Varasami. Nicola Venerable Innova Salingara from BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Dr. Parami. From BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Kimachara.
All the best.
From BAB to present opportunity to Venerable Dr. Vimala. May I call upon Venerable Meek Chong from BAV to present offering to Venerable Bhaddanta. May I call upon Venerable E. Kim Rich from BAV to present offering to Venerable Ovada. May I call upon Venerable Vivekananda from BAV to present offering to Venerable Bhaddanta. May I call upon Novice Sakhon Pomosai from BAV to present offering to Venerable Kimachara. May I call upon Venerable Aricha from BAV to present offering to Venerable Dr. Jotika. May I call upon Venerable Pinyawara from BAV to present offering to Venerable Achina. May I call upon Venerable Bhaddanta from BAV to present offering to Venerable Vayama. May I call upon Venerable Surya from BAV to present offering to Venerable Theravāda. May I call upon Venerable Sukhetita from Diploma to present offering to Venerable Makinda. May I call upon Venerable Uttara from Diploma to present offering to Venerable Sabana Choti. May I call upon Venerable Ekantara from Diploma to present offering to Venerable Isriya. May I call upon Venerable Varika from Diploma to present offering to Venerable Pinyasiha. May I call upon Novice Ontoi Kantavisa from BAV to present offering to Venerable Revata. May I call upon Novice Somton Topinya from BAV to present offering to Venerable Pinyadachalingara. May I call upon Novice Anji Domlongsi from BAV to present offering to Venerable Sopaka Lingara. May I call upon Sally Chananani from BAV to present offering to Dr. Ronimala. May I call upon Sally Indakota from BAV to present offering to Dr. Rohitana. May I call upon Sally Kulavati from BAV to present offering to Sally Vajranani. May I call upon Sally Suryavati from BAV to present offering to Sally Gopasanda. May I call upon Mr. Johnson from BAV to present offering to Professor Dr. Maunyo. May I call upon Mr. Bhaddanta from BAV to present offering to Professor Dr. Unami.